Hey guys, it's Greg. Uh, First, I want to tell you about the reason for the theater. The theater allows me to manipulate clips and avoid copyright infringement. I'm going to put a screenshot up showing videos that I've used with stuff in it, but I've been able to manipulate the video enough to avoid copyright. Anything that, when you have a channel, anything that contains copyrighted material beside the video, in Video Manager they always put contains copyrighted material. Well, since I've been using the theater, I've avoided that. So that's the reason for the theater. Okay, I was watching a video that A Call for an Uprising did a few months ago, and it was about the X-Files and the plot to take over America. I've seen that X-Files episode, and I've known this for a while. I just never said anything. But basically everything in this clip that I'm gonna tack on, everything, most of it's already happened. And as far as weather control, they do have control of this weather. I mean, if you look at the increase of earthquakes, of the strength of the hurricanes just happen to go exactly where they need to go. Houston, where all the refineries are. They can guide these storms. They use these HARP arrays to heat up and control them, guide them where they want to go. I'm going to put a link to coordinates of 20 HARP arrays. You can just put the coordinates in the Google search bar and they'll come up and go to satellite view, and there's a lot of them that you can't zoom in on. They don't want to allow you to zoom. I mean, there's some that you can, but there are a lot that you can't. And of course they allow you to zoom in on the number one, the main HARP that they at least admit. And what is the purpose of those? They heat up the ionosphere. Well, do you not think they can turn that, control it, heat where they want to? It's ridiculous to think that they wouldn't use it for that. It's idiotic to think they wouldn't use it for that. If they can use it for some kind of purpose that suits them, they're going to. So I'll leave a clip or a link in the description box that gives you at least 20. From what I've found and understand, there are, that I know of, 72 HARP arrays around the world. But this gives you the location of at least 20. So this X-Files, I've said it before and I'll say it again. They tell you what they're going to do. They always tell you what they're going to do. It's like A Call for an Uprising said, when they tell you this stuff, you take it in as fiction. You fictionalize it in your subconscious. I don't. I see them saying what they're going to do. There's a lot of truth in movies and television shows, and excuse me for that text coming through, my phone's in here. There's a lot of truth in movies and television shows. They tell you beforehand what they're going to do. I don't know, there's some kind of rule that they have to. In the Bible, God said he wouldn't do anything without revealing it through his prophets. Well, evidently he holds Satan to the same rule. And if you don't want to believe in that, then at least believe in they'd love to tell you what they're going to do, because they'd love to see you, to know that they've told you and that you don't realize it when they do it. Or it's a psychology move. They tell you this so that you fictionalize it, and then when it happens, you don't realize it. I mean, in this coming up clip, they're going to talk about the Patriot Act, which has passed already, weather wars, wars to distract people from things. It's just going nuts. And this clip is pretty much almost everything in it. The only thing that hasn't happened yet, and it's coming, is the fake alien invasion. So they're building that up now. Matt and I were talking the other day, and I was telling him that more people today, especially in the younger generation, believe in aliens than ever before. More people believe in aliens. So they're expecting that. You know, they don't realize that that could be U.S. military craft that we don't know about. We didn't know about the Blackbird, the SR-71. That could be craft that we don't know about. It could be drones, for, you know, all we know. It could be a set of drones flashing a light to make it look like it's moving that fast. Who knows? I mean, we've seen the drone show at the Super Bowl. So, okay, guys. I'm going to put up a screenshot right quick showing where the theater helps. It doesn't give me the copyright, you know, doesn't contain copyright material. And then I'm going to put on the X-Files clip. So I've got it. I got it from someone. I don't remember who it was. I downloaded it, but they evidently recorded it off the TV. But it's good enough quality. I think I don't even have to touch it. So I may put a filter on it. So all right, guys, have a good one. Have a good Sunday. Relax. Enjoy the day, and please be good to everyone else. Take care, guys.
The tentacles reach far back into the last century, but it wasn't until victories in Europe and Japan and the onset of the Cold War that political and economic conditions became perfect for actual execution. A conspiracy bigger and more secret than the Manhattan Project, more odious and far-reaching. No sooner had we defeated Germany than a new threat started appearing in skies over America, drawn to Earth by the latest threat to extinction, the H-bomb. Explosions acting as transducers, drawing alien life forms through wormholes in spaceships using electrogravitic propulsion. Advanced extraterrestrial species visiting us, concerned for mankind and the threat of our self-destruction, forestalling our annihilation through their own self-sacrifice, and crashes at Roswell, more importantly, places like Aztec. World leaders signed secret memos directing scientific studies of alien technology and biochemistry. Classified studies were done at military installations S4, Groom Lake, Wright-Patterson, and Dulce. Extracting alien tissue. Tests were done on unsuspecting human subjects, and elaborately staged abductions in craft using alien technology recovered from the down saucers, including human hybridization through gene editing and forced implantation of alien embryos.
Why do such a thing and lie about it? Our own government.
Your own government lies as a matter of course, as a matter of policy. The Tuskegee experiments on black men in the 30s, Henrietta Lacks.
What are they trying to do?
That's the missing piece.
But it's not hard to imagine a government hiding, hoarding alien technology for 70 years at the expense of human life and the future of the planet. Driven not only by corporate greed, but a darker objective.
The takeover of America.
And then the world itself, by any means necessary, however violent, or cruel, or efficient. by severe drought, brought on by weather wars conducted secretly using aerial contaminants and high-altitude electromagnetic waves, in a state of perpetual war, to create problem, reaction, solution scenarios to distract, enrage, and enslave American citizens at home, with tools like the Patriot Act and the National Defense Authorization Act, which abridge the Constitution in the name of national security. The militarization of police forces in cities across the U.S., the building of prison camps by the Federal Emergency Management Agency with no stated purpose, the corporate takeover of food and agriculture, pharmaceuticals and healthcare, even the military in clandestine agendas to fatten, dull, sicken, and control a populace already consumed by consumerism.
And I encourage you all to go shopping more.
A government that taps your phone, collects your data, and monitors your whereabouts with impunity. A government preparing to use that data against you when it strikes. And the final takeover begins.
The takeover of America.
By a well-oiled and well-armed multinational group of elites that will cull, kill, and subjugate.
Happening as we sit here.
It's happening all around us.
The other shoe waiting to drop.
It'll probably start on a Friday. The banks will announce a security action necessitating their computers to go offline all weekend.
Digital money will disappear,
They can just steal your money?
followed by the detonation of strategic electromagnetic pulse bombs to knock out major grids.
What will seem like an attack on America by terrorists or Russia.
Or a simulated alien invasion using alien replica vehicles that exist and are already in use.
An alien invasion of the U.S.
The Russians tried it in '47.
You can't say these things.
I'm going to say them tomorrow.
It's fear-mongering, claptrap isolationist techno-paranoia so bogus and dangerous and stupid that it borders on treason. Saying these things would be incredibly irresponsible.
It's irresponsible not to say it.
Especially if it's the truth.